Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks facing the UCLA Bruins.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Kansas Jayhawks. We've got Oubre, and it's Terry in at the four spot. Here's Freak. It's good from long range. Freak's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
Hey, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court. Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Kansas on D.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
And it's Lee penetrating. Duncan outside. And Duncan gets double teamed. Terry. And it's denied. Now Campbell. He dishes it to Freak. Here's the three. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Lee passes to Gaines. Duncan outside. And it's Terry that time on the assist from Duncan. Terry's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Boss, and it's Jenkins in at the 2-guard. There's a good screen. Here's Lee outside. The shot is off. The Bruins go the other way with it. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Campbell kicks to Freak. From deep. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
You know, Freak just hasn't been able to perform how we're accustomed to seeing him up until this point. I mean, he just hasn't been able to string anything together.
There are a lot of things that might be affecting him. You know, with his reputation, defenses will pay special attention to him, and that might be throwing him off a little bit here in this game.
From deep. No luck.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
Here's Barton. Here's Freak. That's good. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Lee dishes to Jenkins. The feed now to Oubre. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Lee. Off the pick. And he nails the jumper.
And guys, thinking again about the Bruins, being so dominant during those decades. They set so many records in that time frame, won 88 games in a row, which is still a record for men's basketball.
Here's Free. Following the score by Kansas, Freak kicks to Barton. Here's Freak. No good. That would have tied it. Jayhawks leading by 3.
And you think about the impact those years of dominance have had on UCLA. I mean, still one of the most honored and storied and decorated programs in the United States. I mean, they are the program on the West Coast, although the Wildcats might argue, at least recently.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Feeds it to Dedmon. There's the pass to Jenkins. Free throw line jump shot. The offensive rebound. Lee outside. Oubre with it. He's against Campbell. Oubre can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And a wide open look for Freak. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. No luck. And we're through. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Freak in at center. Free out there with Fresh. Then there's Campbell. Clock is at 3. Free passes to Freak. Campbell shot's good. And it's all knotted up.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Duncan, and it's Oubre in at the 3. Pass to Campbell. Here's Fresh. There's Freak, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And you know, with Freak, you can see with his combination of size and movement why people are so high on him at the next level. I mean, there is no ceiling to how good he can be.
It just isn't very often that you have a big man as polished as Freak. There are a lot of guys his size and a lot of players who are as skilled as he is, but it is rare to have it all in one player.
Now here's what UCLA is going with on the floor. Morris is checked in for Campbell, and Starks is subbed in for Free. Kansas also making some changes. Calderon's checked in, and Daniels subbed in for Duncan.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
Here is Gaines. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Calderon. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And Kansas leads by 3. Well, on the topic of Wilt Chamberlain's draft was under that territorial right, which was why he wasn't first overall. But if you add him to the list, that would make 3 total Jayhawks taken number 1, Greg.
Yeah, along with Danny Manning and also Andrew Wiggins being the overall number 1 selection. I mean, the Jayhawks have had a ton of talent, though, in the lottery over the course of their history. This school has produced just tremendous talent year in and year out.
Like Paul Pierce. Jayhawks leading by 3. To the left wing. Here's Calderon. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now here's Freak. 6 points for him. But they recover it. Outside for Starks. Pass to Morris. He feeds it to Freak. Another shot. The shot will not go. And Kansas the other way now. Williams kicks it to Gaines. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.